Hi, my name's Matt Routledge. I'm lead product manager for a number of the practice tools products at Walters Kluwer. Today, I'm really excited to show you how some of our new cloud practice tools, including time and fees and document management as part of the CCH iFirm suite, can help simplify the processes for your users, improve workflows, and also drive transparency across your entire firm. So let's take a look. CCH iFirm delivers a fantastic range of features and benefits which address a number of the pain points and issues that we know practices suffer from today, including the use of disconnected systems or the need for spreadsheets in order to amalgamate information and reporting, wasting time reconciling individual invoices or payments or handling that invoicing process and debtor process, scattered documents or lack of standardization across the process, making it hard to identify or find specific information that are applicable to the job that you're completing, and also the need for across the practice to have one centralized view of visibility for things like work in progress, debt, and the progress of specific jobs, which can all be centralized and handled within one view. The homepage control provides then the centralized view for all users when utilizing the CCH iFirm platform. And you can then customize this view in order to make sure that it's applicable based on the information that you need and that allows you to focus on the information that's most valuable. And therefore you can then edit and manage that view, including not only selecting the particular reports that you wish to include, but also being able to actually move and edit that view to focus down under the particular filters or detail that you need. All of the information and all of the views across the system are appropriate based on the user's user permissions, contact security, and client teams. And so that ensures then that the view is specific and focused down into the information that you particularly need. And the reporting that's there available then provides the level of detail that allows you to drill down from that higher level view, identifying the need for actionable insight, and then drilling down to understand the specific detail within those issues easily and effectively by having an integrated and an intelligent user interface. All of the management of billing, documents, and all of the elements are orientated around that core contacts database. And this is the same client records that are utilized across the entire CCH iFirm suite for the static data in the use of things like personal tax or accounts production or other areas. Ensure that there is one centralized view, taking full benefit of that integrated system. As you can see, there's a jobs and resourcing view, and as would be expected, there is support for any billing approach as required, be it if you charge for a fixed fee approach and just want to be able to bill on an ongoing basis for particular work, or equally if you want to then bill on a time basis, that options are also there and available, and you can choose to do that at a specific job level, as you can see. Creating and managing jobs, submitting time and generating invoices is consistent across the system, ensuring that any users interacting with it can utilize core practice settings, meaning they're using the same invoicing templates, they're utilizing the settings and invoice text, for instance, that you set at a practice level, ensuring that any information that gets in front of the client, like actual invoice documents or other information, is provided in a standardized view. Again, because of the integrated capability, we can provide a centralized view of that job record, not only showing the invoices and time against that job, but also how many hours were potentially allocated to that work and what's been completed up until now, and what are the other core static information against that job, like the owner or the person responsible. There's also the ability to actually track the progress of that job, and so that same entity is not only used for billing and time, but also for the actual job tracking, which removes the need again for the use of spreadsheets, which we know is commonplace with a number of practices. As you would expect, the approach to delivering and entering timesheets is simple and utilises the job and information that's already available against that client and those jobs that are in place. As and when a user then enters that time, you can then choose as a practice or at user level to include the approval stage to ensure then that you're only invoicing the work that you're happy to invoice. As you can see, that time entry approach is quick and intuitive, and also there's the inclusion of automated reminders then to ensure then that all users are aware of what their outstanding timesheet requirements are. Once time has been entered, it can be then viewed and managed at practice level from the work in progress screen. There are a range of different ways though that you can report on work in progress and other details within the billing and time workflow, including the homepage dashboard control, which you've already seen, the work in progress screen, which allows you to focus on particular areas that you wish to address and then drill down to that specific detail, but also a range of fixed reporting, which ensures you can focus on the information that's applicable to you or to the stakeholders that you need to be able to provide that detail to, including a range of out-of-the-box reporting. And if the out-of-the-box reporting or dashboards isn't supportive of what you need, there's a fantastic Power BI integration which gives you the flexibility in order to be able to deliver the required reporting that you need on a customer-by-customer basis, all of which allow you to focus on that particular detail whereby you can quickly and easily address those issues. Creating and managing jobs, submitting time and generating invoices is consistent across the system, ensuring that any users interacting with it can utilize core practice settings, meaning they're using the same invoicing templates, they're utilizing the settings and invoice text, for instance, that you set at a practice level. As you would expect, the invoicing process is equally as effective and efficient within CCH iFirm. You can choose to just automatically bill a number of invoices if you wish to do so, say on a fixed fee basis. There's no need to have to review every individual invoice or pass it through the wizard. But if you choose to do so, there's still the ability to be able to customize invoices at that individual level. As we've already stated, there's a range of practice level settings which ensure that actually a lot of the configuration associated with specific job types, say for instance self-assessment return, is pulled straight into that invoice and automatically usable by anybody responsible for generating invoices. But there's still the flexibility there in order for you to choose to make particular adjustments, like for instance only billing a certain amount of work in progress which is in place. And that consistency and that practice management capability continues throughout into the process of generating and sending invoices, whereby you can then utilize templates for the documents that are generated. You can store comments or other information against that invoicing, so that you have a standardized view and everybody's up to date on the latest details in terms of that particular job or that particular invoice. And as and when, like I said, that's finalized, there's a range of options for then distributing those invoices. At the point then of invoices being generated, there's a couple of options in terms of how you can utilize the system. You can support the end-to-end workflow within CCH iFirm, and the accounts receivable view provides you with that overarching view of the key information that you need and allows you to focus on particular areas that you might want to address and drill down into further detail. You can also add transactions and manage those at this point if you wish to do so, all of which is supported by the range of reporting functions which we've also seen. The alternative option is there's also a couple of bookkeeping integrations with both QuickBooks and Xero, which allow you to be able to effectively then manage the reconciliation of those invoices, making use of bank fees, which is a fantastic benefit. Moving on now to share a little bit about the document management capability which is available in CCH iFirm. Again, taking great benefit from the integrated approach and delivery of a centralized suite capability which allows you to centralize all of your documents from compliance products and your end-to-end reporting workflow in one place. You can then drill down to individual documents at a client level and identify the specific information that you're looking for. There's also support for the document management workflow, so you can track approvals or other key steps against those individual documents and customize the view to ensure again that the system is working to best suit your needs. As you can see here, we're working from within the individual client record, so there's no need to actually visit document management itself, but does give you the ability to manage it and view a large amount of core information in terms of that document, including being able to look at tagging, key information, notes, document assignment, and other information which might be applicable to specific documents. You can also then upload documents or introduce documents to a range of different functions, including an Outlook plugin which automates the saving of emails straight into that client record, and also a plugin for Office 365 applications, including Word, where you can make use of templating and other processes to simplify the generation of documents. Document management again makes use of the practice settings and configuration that you control at an overarching firm level, ensuring that you have standardization of folder structures, naming conventions, integration processes, tagging, all of these key elements which ensure that you can find and identify documents as easily as possible, which is supported by an extensive amount of filtering and search capability that the system provides. It's fantastic that we're able to now share the details of the cloud practice tools that are becoming available as part of the integrated CCH iFirm suite. Making use of this technology allows you to save time by simplifying workflows, grow your practice with a scalable and capable solution, and deliver that centralized and focused visibility of progress and of reporting across your entire ecosystem without the need for additional or manual processes outside of that. If you'd like to know more about how CCH iFirm could benefit your practice, then do reach out and get in touch with us, so we either via our account manager or via our websites, and we can then provide you with some more information and provide a personalized demonstration.